Hi, welcome back to Las Vegas, folks. Celebrity Cars, Las Vegas, that is. 7770 Dean Martin Drive. Come check us out when you come into town. We're right down the street from the Strip. We've got muscle cars, antique cars, exotic cars. We've got a little bit of everything, and we're selling cars like crazy, so maybe you want to consign yours today. Anyway, look what you clicked on. Hey, now look, it's all fiberglass. There's no steel here. But if you have a steel car, they can tend to be a lot of money. Look at the stance. Look at the polished wheels. Look at the yellow brake drums matching the car. The pinstriping, the superb yellow, the width of the tires, going back to the stance comment, the exhaust system coming out of the back. A very smart interior choice. It's a mango leather. It's got a tune port ZZ4 motor that was custom installed into this frame and body. A designer engineer. It was built and researched and built for a guy named Moroso. A lot of time went into this particular build. They call it a zipper, okay? A pinched nose zipper, 1932 Ford. So, what am I doing here? I'm not a 32 Ford guy. I do know that it's all fiberglass, very nice steel frame, really nice suspension products, a Ford 9-inch rear, this really cool ZZ4 motor, which I'll show you in a couple minutes. It's easy to get to. The stance is perfect. It rides really good. That leather inside is really, really sharp. All in all, this was done really, really well. This is a really nice build. A lot of people walk. These are things I don't normally say here. We've got a lot of attraction walking in the front door of people stopping in their tracks when they see this particular car. Will a Lamborghini do that? Will a Ferrari do that? Sure. But it's a little extra with this one. We don't get hot rods in very often, so this is a very special car. Now, what I do here is I'm your living, breathing condition report. So maybe you're on the other side of the planet and you've been looking for one of these and you like yellow. Well, Scott, how many scratches are on it? I really need to know what that thing looks like. That's why I'm here. I'm here to show you where the scratches are, if there are any. If there's any curb rash, if there's a scrape that, you know, somebody hit a curb, any of those things. So I'm your condition guy. So let's start with the hood. It's beautiful yellow. If I were to dissect it, there's a couple imperfections in the layout of the paint when it hit the car. So what does that mean exactly? Well, I don't really know how to explain it, except you kind of have to let the camera do the work for you. We have these brand new lights installed in celebrity cars here that are kind of magnifying glasses. And you see a little bit more than you're supposed to in here. But you're the buyer, potential buyer on the other end of the phone, and you want to know what's going on. I will tell you that this is all one great big beautiful sheet of yellow paint, except for just some when it was painted blemishes. There's nothing extreme. They're just, they're really difficult to see. I wanted to let you know that they're there. If you could see it on film, great. If you can't, I wouldn't worry too much about it. I just wanted to let you know that they're there. This has had a really nice detail job done to it. I'm not saying it couldn't be detailed more. The surface is still a little on the rough side, which would tell me that it would need a clay bar. I haven't researched it enough or spent any time with a clay bar myself. In general, though, this is a 8.9 out of 10 paint. Really close to a 9 as far as the solid yellow is concerned. It's just kind of like orange peel. Some GM products in the late 90s, early 2000s. They got some of the paint's got a little bit of an orange peel. There's a couple locations where it looks like orange peel. You really have to focus on it again. These brand new fancy lights in here allow us to see a little too much. Now, as far as paint chips go or scratches, I don't see any yet. I'm looking at the top surfaces. I'll go over the sides, a little patience, and I'm just, you know, over here is a small split, super small split in the fiberglass. You can barely see it, but it's there, and I want to tell you about it. No paint chips. Maybe a small mark. A couple small marks from some towels. No heavy scratches. Anything that I can see is easily removed by a fancy detailer, a good polish, and a good wax. That's just some dirt. I've been eyeing up this back here. That was just some dirt. How about that? That's gone. Okay, so rear taillight lens. Why am I bringing those up? Because I don't have anything else to talk about back here. This is just beautiful yellow paint. A couple dirt marks. There's a really, well, I think that's just a dirt mark too. I'm gonna call that, I'm gonna say that comes off. It's beautiful. Working my way around to the passenger side. Again, I'm still staying up here, folks. Maybe really light marks that, once again, your detailer is gonna get out. Okay, I'm gonna hunker down here and look at the side panels. This is all fiberglass until you get down here. Here's your frame. This is all steel. This is also fiberglass. No marks. Nothing. Dirt. Dirt. Maybe some really light marks, only because my face is 10 inches away from the paint. But nothing to worry about. Really light. This is bright yellow, remember. In the wheel well, looks terrific. Beautiful. Wheels, tires, beautiful. Small ding, small chip in the wheel. See that? I think that's the only one. Yep, it's right there. Yep, right there. Your chrome suspension up front here is just, it's gorgeous. Could probably use a little extra polish, maybe even inside the wheel, but it's beautiful. Headlights, smoking. The grille, awesome. The bolts, everything is super nice and clean. That's my main word on this car. This is a clean car. It is clean. Yeah, fiberglass. Yeah, resto mod, whatever. This is a clean ride, okay? Let's go up the passenger side, then we'll take a look at the engine and the interior. The driver's side here. Got some really good light over here. This looks exactly like the passenger side. It's gorgeous. Not even any marks getting in and out of the car. Maybe one really small one, but boy, I'm being picky. Okay, if you could come back here, a little, very light curb rash on this wheel. A couple little marks right there. Super light. I wouldn't worry about them at all. But somebody, a wheel guy, could show up and do that without removing the wheel, just so you know. And no curb rash. Beautiful. Okay. I might need a little assistance getting this hood open. I'm not sure. Let's try it on my own here first. Okay. There's two releases up here. And if I carefully pull it out, I should be able to come up here and open this hood. Do you mind? Just grab that metal. It's just kind of a two-person job here that I found. Yeah, they're not hard to find. I appreciate that. There you go. Give us a call. We'll talk about that. Maybe a very small adjustment, make that work a little easier. But in the meantime, yeah, it's a little two-person job to get this hood up. Well, look at this. Okay, there is a pin that goes there to hold this hood up. We'll track that down and get this, but in the meantime, there's your tune port injected motor. ZZ4 crate motor that was custom installed down in here. Fancy ceramic coated headers. Super, super clean, super, super cool. And I do one of those and we're in good shape. Let's look at this interior. This is a mango leather combination here, they call it. A little bit of dust on the door. Welcome to dusty Las Vegas. I'm just gonna let you do it. Sorry, I don't, it's beautiful. It's nice and soft. It's got plenty of moisture in it. I'm 5'10", my legs are a little short. But look how much room I have getting in here. Okay, just so you get an idea. Once again, I'm 5'10", my legs are a little shorter than normal, but I got plenty of room in here to do all the things that I need to do. I'm looking around this yellow dashboard, the chrome, the gauges, steering wheel's smoking. There's a little bit of yellow on the steering wheel for some reason. That's no big deal. I'm pretty sure that can get removed. The steering column's in great shape. Folks, I'm a little tongue-tied with this one. It's so beautiful. The carpet, the shifter's in great shape. I'm lost for words. Let's go for a ride and make sure it does everything it's supposed to do. What do you say? We've seen the engine. Oh, we didn't open the trunk yet. Come take a look back here. Here's your gas tank. Custom gas tank back here. Your battery's located back here. We've kept this on the trickle charger for the last couple days. Your custom fuel cell. And just in case you missed inside this door, it's really sharp. Very nice, clean build, folks. Door handles work good. Trunk looks good. You notice this panel goes up, covers the battery back there, just so you know. We have it undone, so we safely and correctly have this car trickle charged during the week while it sits here, waiting for you to give us a call. Okay, lift this up, drop the trunk, and how about we go for that ride now? Sorry about that. Well, we're outside on a beautiful Tuesday, beautiful summer day in Las Vegas. We're outside in this yellow 32 Ford as promised. We're gonna take it around the block and make sure it does all the things it's supposed to do. I got it out here. Let's turn the key. It's an automatic transmission. Two-port motor. Got a great sound to it. Now we're not gonna beat the crap out of this little Ford today. We're just gonna make sure it does all the things it's supposed to do. The turning radius is to be desired, but you know, an old custom hot rod, you're gonna have those things. But man, the stance of this car and how it looks cruising down the road, this is just awesome. My foot's on the brake. I'm gonna engage drive, take my foot off the brake and hit the gas pedal, and here we go. Real nice shift of the transmission, nice and smooth. All the gauges are doing what they're supposed to do. My foot's on the brake. 3, 2, 1. Let's see these brakes. Wow. Yeah, man. Nice and smooth, board straight, no pull to left or right. Voltage is at 14. Oil pressure's around 40. The water temperature didn't even burp yet, so that's on its way up because we just started this. And the odometer reads 1,876. So this resto mod hasn't made a whole lot of miles, folks. All right, foot's back on the gas. Here we go. Okay, my foot's back on the brake. We're gonna give it a little extra acceleration here since we are out on the road. It's not the smoothest road in the world, but here we go. There's second gear. And then there's drive. Gonna give it a little acceleration. Whoa! Yep, okay. My foot's on the brake, right turn signal. Little vibration from a couple of the door panels. Maybe the suspension a little bit. Makes a little extra rocking noise. Oh, this door was never closed. That's not very good. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's not gonna rattle anymore. Man. Okay, I do hear a faint sound of maybe the one or two of the drums making a little rubbing noise. I'm in my professional opinion, it needs to be driven. Obviously, this hasn't been driven very much. It needs to be driven around. But other than that, I mean, the brakes are very strong. Acceleration is smoking. You're pushing around just a couple pieces of fiberglass here, folks. You know, fancy headers and 2-port injected motor from God knows when. This is a badass little ride. You'd be very proud to own and cruise around in this. Grab the kids or the wife and go to your favorite car show, and you probably pick up an award at your local car gathering. This is very, very special. Okay, the horn doesn't work. I tried, just so you know. Give us a call if you have any more questions about this car. Go to celebritycars.com to read all the details about it. There's it's got a 9-inch rear in it. It's got some fancy coated headers, a couple fancy names thrown around. Hey, it's a car. It is what it is. It was very well built. The stance is amazing, and you should be excited. You should be excited. I come by this in a heartbeat. We'll see you next time. Thanks.